Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's get back to the television.
You got
No,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a bad
bad
man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
Follow the bouncing ball, sound offers. It's still March Madness, so we got
Yes,
a lot
it
of
is.
college basketball to talk
A lot
about.
happening,
Welcome
a
into
lot.
Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. That's
Yes.
Guidry, Hobbs, and Cerro
Always.
here for the next half hour, so do not miss a beat because it's
We
a
won't.
great show. Of course, the McNeese Cowboys NCAA run, we got that tops on our list.
We do.
Plus, we have McNeese sophomore forward, will be a junior. That would be Jacolb Fredson-Cole. He's coming up in the fourth chair
It's gonna be
later
exciting to
on
have
in the
him
show
on.
to talk about the
Can't
tournament
wait.
and that whole.
I can't
the
wait.
Cowgirls, they turned some heads in that WPBIT.
They
One
did.
round they did.
They
Second
did.
round,
They did.
okay, a little
They did.
reality check. Lane Kiffin opens his first spring practice
Yes.
as the LSU football coach.
Yes, he
and,
does.
we'll stop into LSU and McNeese baseball as we do every week because that's a kind of topsy-turvy. It's a super show, so hang with us. All right. The Cowboys, they came out smoking hot, right?
They did.
Against Vanderbilt, number 5 Vanderbilt.
Double-digit
McNeese is
lead
number 12.
early.
Yeah,
I'm
11
thinking,
points.
11 points.
Here comes
11
Clemson again.
Shots were popping, right, Guidry? And then that rim shrunk when Vanderbilt's physicality inside started pushing them out, and the shots didn't fall. But it was only a 3-point lead at the half for
Yes.
Vanderbilt. Pretty good,
Yeah,
pretty
but
good
that
position.
was the key. I was thinking it was last time, what, about 5, 6, maybe 7 minutes first half?
Yeah.
I think if McNeese could just get to the half, still have this lead, even if it's 1 point,
Yeah.
they'd have a shot. But
I think
that changed the whole
Well, I'm going to talk about what coaches call the 4 and 4. But give me your thoughts.
I'm going to tell you, maybe we saw the same game. I don't know. You
I
know,
hope
when I
we
saw
did.
McNeese come out,
hope we did.
you know, red hot, I said, it happens. But let me tell you something. You got to credit Vandy, man. They didn't blink, Rick. They didn't blink.
I think they woke up.
And I've never
I think they
seen
woke
a
up.
big guy take advantage of McNeese's size. 99. I can't think of the kid's name.
McLaughlin. No, McLaughlin.
That was
McLaughlin, yeah.
that was you woke the giant.
Yeah.
And that's what McNeese did. They woke a giant.
I got some thoughts on that, and it's interesting because Bill Armstrong, after the game in Oklahoma City, that's what he said. He said the difference in the game
Yeah, Rick, it was
we
evident.
didn't finish at the rim
Yeah.
because of Vanderbilt's physicality and their muscle got to them.
Yeah.
And look,
And if
the
you-
Southland is a physical league.
is,
We all
Rick.
know that.
It is.
But it's a little different in the SEC.
And you know, Rick, we talked about this before.
Hold on, I'm listening.
And,
I'm listening.
and it was like, Rick, we said it so many times before, even when Wade was here, we said it's going to come a time to where you've got to match body on body.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't, Rick, that can be the deciding factor. We granted him for probably having the biggest team in the Southland Conference when he was here because they were big. But imagine going away when they was playing people like the Gonzagas. Rick, it was there.
Will Wade,
It was there.
Bill Armstrong, all coaches.
It was
in
there.
particular, Will Wade, because he said it at North Carolina State after they got bounced. Positional size. He said it here at McNeese. I need
you could see it, Rick.
positional size.
You could
Meaning
see it, Rick.
The right size at the right
And,
position.
and like when you look at some coaches, they like to play the opposite of what a team gives them. If they're big, they want to go fast. If they're small, they want to go big.
Right.
And they just couldn't match up with Vandy. And that little point guard for Vandy.
Jump in.
I've never heard this term
Positional size.
Yeah.
I know centers
Talk
are
to Will
supposed
Wade.
to be tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forwards, not quite as tall and more athletic.
You are so
And
old school.
guards-
He is.
But okay, but I mean, so if you have a 7-foot center, it's okay to have 5'4" guards.
No.
No, you got 6'4" guards right now. You have
Basically,
6'4" guards
no,
right now.
in my opinion, it's
The game has
positional
grown.
size is, okay,
Yeah.
you might be able to get away with a 6'10" center,
Yeah.
and then you'd like maybe 6'7" to 6'8" swing the 3 and 4
It's
position.
mismatch. It's what you can match up with
know,
their five, Rick.
Depends on the league, depends
It's what
on
you
how
match
you
up with their
schedule. Now,
five.
let's say this. Now we're on this. Look, love Larry Johnson, the super
Yeah.
freshman.
Yeah.
But what he did in the Southland, driving the lane, and all the Johnson jams and all, it was great.
Yeah.
He found out it's a different war zone
When you come
in
up
the
in there,
SEC
Rick.
and in the NCAA tournament.
Let me ask you in school
And he'll
this.
learn from that.
You know, there's only 4 SEC teams left.
Yeah,
know.
Florida messed that
2
up
got
for me.
beat at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buzzer
Look,
Give him
beaters.
some. We're going to
Let
talk
me
about
ask
that later on
you
the
in
show.
school of this, Rick. Dealing with Johnson, It's a different game when you play against more physical people than what you played
This
against
is not
all
just
year.
one guy collapsing. It's 2 and 3 guys
And
collapsing.
the thing is, do you think the refs let them play? Because I got my own opinion about
Yeah,
that.
they did.
I thought so.
Okay.
I thought so.
I did.
And
I did too.
thought-
Some people said no.
No.
Some
I've had no problem with the whole tournament.
I had
Yeah.
I think that was what I've watched.
I
of
agree,
The
Scooter.
whole tournament.
I haven't either.
I agree.
I think
They let them play, and it was
that's the way
fair.
It's been for a few years.
It was. I think it was fair
Okay.
on both sides. Rick,
Scooter
when
talked
calls were
about
made.
this minute, that minute, whatever. Coaches talk about the 4 and 4.
Yeah.
You hear about that in football, okay? In particular, Armstrong. I want to win the last 4 minutes of the
Yeah.
first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess what? They didn't.
They did, Rick.
Vanderbilt won the last
did,
4
Rick.
minutes, and
I
they
mean,
won that
the-
8-minute stretch.
They
And
did.
that's where the game was. That's where the game was won.
I'm guessing the other 32 minutes, I bet McNeese led.
Probably a good portion of it.
Yeah.
No, good portion.
No,
of it. No.
Take out that 8-minute
Yeah.
span.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're
the
saying.
score.
No, I know what you're saying.
But you know, I have noticed over the years, and I don't. It's probably true for any basketball game, but I noticed it more in the NCAA tournament. When a team checks out,
Yeah.
particularly when it's a team trying to pull an upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Particularly when it's a team like McNeese that got off to a hot start.
Yeah.
There comes a point in the game, and I don't know if it's coincidence or not, usually late in the first half, but definitely the start of the second half, where they can't buy a bucket.
Yeah.
They
Now,
went 4 minutes without hitting the bucket.
You talked about all this. Well, Vanderbilt got more physical and all. I didn't think it was that much different than when they were scoring. It's just they put a lid on the basket at some point, and
yeah.
it doesn't matter if you're shooting from
yeah.
4 feet or 40 feet.
I agree.
You're going in.
Go. Hey,
You get good. They were work. McNeese was still getting a lot of pretty good shots.
They were.
They
Some-
just could
some-
not get them to go in.
they missed shots. You don't want to miss the greatest seafood in Southwest Louisiana.
No
That
doubt.
would be at Seafood Palace, of course. The region's best seafood and boiled crawfish is all at the Palace in Lake Charles. Award-winning fried seafood platters. They can feed a small army. The menu is full of your Cajun favorites, but always in high demand are those boiled crawfish, the boiled crabs and shrimp, along with gumbo and stuffed crabs and so much more. It's like being at home when you go to Seafood Palace.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
We are back. Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. It is the
Yes.
home of that $20,000 slot tournament series, all in the month of March. Of course, what is still going on in the month of March is still March Madness. Of course, we want to welcome
It
in
is.
McNeese Southmore forward Jacolb Fredson-Cole to the fourth chair. We appreciate you coming in. We're
Glad
talking
to have
about
it.
tournaments still going on. You ready to go back to the practice floor? I mean, I know you just got off the NCAA, but you ready to get back to work?
Oh yeah, man. Got to give all glory to God first, but definitely
Yes.
ready to get back on the court, back with the team, man. So we're just really preparing for that moment to get back to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. Follow that quickly. Okay, it's a first round loss in the NCAA
Yeah.
tournament. Bitter taste in your mouth, or hey, we got there, we acquitted ourselves well, we lost by 10, but we had a lead against the SEC top 14, yada, yada, yada.
I definitely feel like it was a bitter taste, but also promising. You know, we got there, we saw what we could do, we saw how we matched up with the talent, the high level talent. So I feel as though the future's looking bright.
Yeah.
as opposed to regular season, the grind and all.
Yeah.
And it was only one game. What was the best part of being in the NCAA tournament? The trip, the whole thing. What was the best part?
I feel like every part had its own little breathtaking moment with it. Just walking on the court, seeing all the fans, the lights were bright. Just the whole experience I would say. That's why I say thank you, God, because like not everybody gets to experience that.
That's true.
You know, so just being able to work for the whole season and get to that moment and being on the court, that was a really big deal.
I just got one thing to say, man. Can I just get
Okay,
some
only
scissors?
one? That means one question.
Just get some scissors and cut a little bit to put on top right here because, man, can you imagine me with that on my? Can you imagine that, man?
Well, wait a minute. Wait. You could never grow that again.
God, man, we love you, man. Look, this is the thing that I looked at.
You're jealous.
Yesterday,
he's jealous. Big time.
yesterday, in watching Kim Mulkey post-game interview, she said it's very seldom that you see a kid that comes to a university and will stay 4 years. Tell me, as a player, how hard is that? What makes a player want to stay at a university for 4 years?
Well, I feel as though that player has the right fit for that program as well. Like sometimes a player might get into a program and he might not necessarily gel well with the coaches or even just the players that he's playing with. So I mean, I think a lot of things has to line up right, and then it's just about the player itself. Like, does he want to buy into the culture that they're selling him for?
Right.
So that's
and I think that's important. And now in the day and age in which we live in, with the portal and with NIL, you guys have a player there, Johnson.
Yeah.
Outstanding player.
Outstanding player.
How hard is it going to be to keep a guy like that? In all honesty.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for him.
It is.
For whatever choice he makes.
It is.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Jacolb Fredson-Cole has joined us in the fourth chair here on SoundOff. Sophomore forward for the McNeese Cowboys, fresh off the OKC South Regional game against Vanderbilt. 10-point loss for the Cowboys. Jacolb, I got to ask you. There's been games, really all season, but in particular about midway on. Boy, that rim just shrunk. I mean, the offense just went on some cold shooting streak. When that happens from a player's perspective, do you tighten up? Do you like, what am I going to do? Do you work it more inside? What's the mentality of a player when that ball's just not falling?
Well, I'll say the mentality of a player that plays for Bill Armstrong.
Oh,
we're not even worried about the offensive end. So whether the shots are making, we're gonna play as hard as we can and play defense. Like that's what we built our identity on. So even when the shots weren't falling, you saw us still getting consecutive stops, and then at some point.
Turnovers, get the ball, lose the possession,
we were able to
and keep shooting and keep trying.
Easy layups and transition, things like that to get us going. So I feel like the defense is really what allowed us to relax during those hard offensive periods.
That's interesting.
Ball possession.
That's interesting.
When it was over, like in the locker room, what happened? If you were thinking about it, one thing you could have done different. What do you think y'all could have done might have made a difference?
I feel as though what I was thinking about the things that we got away with during the Southland, we didn't get away with in the SEC game when we played Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
So I feel as though just the small little details and just being a little bit more focused throughout the season, so when we get back to that point, we won't have the minor mistakes that hurt us.
Yeah.
How big, looking at the guy, give me his name, Rick Vandy, number 99.
McLaughlin.
How big a guy was he, man?
He was a nose tackle for the Vanderbilt football team, by the way.
Seeing him on television, but physically being there, how imposing was he on the court, man?
He was definitely a force inside. He wasn't taller than me, but he was able to take up so much space and use his width.
He
to
was
be
wide.
He
was wide.
He was
a big old guy.
He was.
Which leads me to the point that Armstrong said after the game, Vanderbilt's physicality, their muscle, it wore on you guys. That's what he said was one of the reasons why, and then how they shielded, and these are his words.
For sure.
Shielded the rim.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean,
They can shield without goaltending.
Blocking out is what it's called.
I would just say that was probably part of their game plan. I mean, I think they've been doing that the whole season, where they take the ball screen, they get the switch, then the number 2 or number 3, they'll try to get downhill and the big will just use his leverage to keep us from protecting the rim.
Yeah.
3 straight trips y'all made, but it's not, it hadn't become every day yet for McNeese. Give us an idea. Y'all got there for a Thursday game, I believe on Tuesday, is that right?
Yeah.
That's 2 days before the game. What did y'all do for 2 days?
Just a lot of preparation,
In Oklahoma City.
watching film, getting shots up. We went to the OKC arena the day before the game, but other than that, we just did a lot of preparing and just resting and getting our bodies ready.
Any non-basketball stuff? Did you go to a good steakhouse?
Yeah, we went to a steakhouse. It was Piatto, I think that's what it was called. It was pretty good.
Yeah. How hard is it now? Because I'm talking a lot about this, dealing with the portal and stuff like that. How hard is it to stay with the group of guys, say 2-3 years? How much chemistry, as the word schools sometimes use, how much chemistry can that build if you can have the opportunity to stay with guys for that longer period of time? Because I know people play better together when they know each other.
Yeah, for sure. I think the chemistry thing is the biggest part because everyone on this level is good, but when I know what my teammate's going to do and able to play off of him, it's like we're an unstoppable force at that point. So I feel like there's definitely an advantage in having chemistry with your teammates.
Jacolb Fredson-Cole has joined us. He's sophomore forward for the McNeese Cowboys, fresh off the NCAA tournament. Sophomore, going to be turning into a junior. I want to ask you about Tyler Tanner.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I think he's this tall.
No, Rick, come on now, Rick. Come on, Rick.
Tyson Archie. Jerwell Dural. Yourself, the guards, Garcia, Richard. How much better is Tanner over? Or is it? Do you see a comparable talent level between your guys in the backcourt and that young guy named Tanner?
I mean, I feel as though this past year we had a high major backcourt, but we had 4 guards. It's just one Tanner.
I agree.
So you have the ball. You got one of you. If you put Tyshawn in that Vanderbilt situation, you probably see the same. If you put Garway in that situation,
makes sense though.
I just feel as though we pride ourselves in our depth. So I mean, like not one person had to carry the whole load for the whole season. So I think that's the difference.
That's a good point. You put a particular player in a system, and he could very well do the same thing as the Tanner could do. And I got to follow this up. Because nobody really, after the game, I don't think anybody made this a major point, and I think it was. Come on. When your guy Archie went out with leg cramps. This was near the end of the game.
It was.
And when he's not on the floor, if he's on the floor, it could well have been a closer game or a different result. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, for sure.
Because Archie was on the floor always in late, tight games.
For sure.
Yeah,
and he won the game for you at Rhode Island.
For sure.
I mean, him on the bench with leg cramps, I thought that was huge.
For sure. That definitely changed the game. You know, he's always been a game changer for us. At New Orleans, we're down. He makes a couple big plays, makes the game-winning layup to basically get us the game. So just not having him on the court definitely hurt us.
We're gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Finish.
And I was also saying, like, we did miss a couple shots at the end, couple layups that we could have finished that would probably change the outcome. But what can we do now?
We're going to leave it there.
Yeah.
Jacolb Cole is going to come back on the Thursday show, talk about the roster, talk about trying to get back to the NCAA tournament, and so much more. We got round 3 of the show. When we come back, don't go far.
There's regular cold. And then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello.
Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
SoundOff, proud partner with Bank FNBD locally here. It's local decisions, local banking. and local people that you know and trust. It's Bank FNBD. Many thanks to the Cowboys forward, Jacolb Fredson-Cole.
Great guest.
We'll have him back with us in the Thursday show to talk about much more about McNeese basketball. Fun time. Good young man. Good young. Whole different line of questions, and we'll probe his mind. All right. Before we get back on Cowboy basketball, because we're going to make a couple of more points. Got to talk about the McNeese Cowgirls.
We
got into the second round of the WBIT. First round, they opened up some eyes. 20-point blowout.
Can you believe
at
that?
College Station.
Texas
at
A&M.
top-seeded
Texas A&M,
Aggies. Now, granted, this is a 32-team field. It's lower than the NCAA, but the WBIT has been around 3 or 4 years.
Yes.
Hobbs, that's impressive. That's impressive. 20-point blowout. I mean, they were just all over the court.
It's A&M that bad, though. I don't know what to
Hey, don't go there. It's a win is a win.
And that's an SEC team, but that's an SEC team.
That must be lower tier.
14 and 12. 14 and 12.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Texas A&M.
Yes.
What?
It just makes you wonder more and more if they could have done some damage in the NCAA.
I know.
And that would have been so much.
I know.
Opened so much more.
I know, Scooter. I agree with you on that.
The Cowgirls had it. I mean,
they
all
did.
prohibitive favorite.
They
I mean,
did.
it was up on the board here at Caesars Sportsbook.
We already knew the game was over when we left the game that day.
And they lose to Stephen F. in the tournament finals.
Man.
It is what it is. Now, the Cowgirls go to San Diego, play the Aztecs. They got hot from 3.
Yeah.
They had some big girls. Again, that size disadvantage.
Yeah, the Cowgirls have a size.
But a good run. We'll have Ada Gazzardo on the show, we hope, in the next week or two in the 4th chair to talk about that. All right. Thoughts and opinions on Armstrong and what they need to do for
I've got mine, but I'll let
next
Scooter
season.
go.
Bill Armstrong, by the way, was supposed to be on the show this week.
Yes.
But he's in Kansas at the National JUCO National Tournament.
And you know why he's there. I would be there.
He's looking for talent and players.
I would be there too.
He's just a big fan.
Right.
So he is committed. He will be in our 4th chair.
We're
next
looking forward
week.
to having him.
So we'll ask him these questions, but ahead of time, what does he need to do? What does this program need to do to run it back for the NCAA tournament
I got my
for the
opinion.
4th time?
We're
going to make it quick.
I would say yes, that was a disappointment losing in the first round. But still, this is the most successful run in McNeese basketball history. 3 straight NCAA.
Yes, it is.
They only had 2 previous.
That's right.
Under 2 different coaches too, Scooter.
Yeah. Complacency. Don't get complacent.
Oh, they're not. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
That is,
all right. Okay.
My thing, retain the players you have right now that are freshmen and sophomores.
Okay.
Get them to come back, Rick.
Okay.
You got to, Rick.
Hang on to that thought because we got some other stuff we got to get to, but we're going to talk more in depth on Thursday about some particular names and my pecking order. You might be interested in my pecking order.
Okay.
Not really.
You will be. I'm telling you. LSU Tigers, Kim Mulkey. Correct me if I'm wrong. Only team in NCAA history to do 100 back-to-back win games.
Well, it happened that night, though. It happened last night. Yeah. To break the record. To break the record. They had tied the record. But last night broke the record.
They also,
they're in the Sweet 16. What?
They had the most 100-point games in a season.
In a season.
In a season, yes.
The most in NCAA.
You're exactly right, Scooter.
Floje Johnson.
That tells me, number one, they played a lot of bad teams early.
There is a disparity in women's basketball. Yeah. Floje Johnson, you mentioned it, I think, earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Again, emotional last game at the PMAC.
That's Kim Mulkey's girl,
She was emotional with Mulkey and after
That's
and all
Kim Mulkey's
that.
girl.
Look, give her credit. With that hip-hop rap career, she could have gone. She could have gone. She could have gone anywhere, but she stayed at LSU. Give her credit for
that.
The
key thing that she said in the interview about Kim Mulkey, she said, Kim Mulkey, Coach Mulkey, let me be me. Guys, if y'all haven't gone to YouTube, you got to go to the YouTube channel and watch Floje mock Kim Mulkey. That's how she comes in. She's got her wig on and everything.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Guys, it's hilarious. You got to go to YouTube and look at it.
We got 25 seconds, Hobbs. LSU baseball, Cooper Golden out for what, maybe 3 weeks to 4. What did they do on pitching?
3 to 4 weeks.
What did they do?
3 to 4 weeks.
Gavin Guidry?
Gavin Guidry would be one of the choices,
second straight series that they're dropping in the SEC to Oklahoma, second straight.
Yeah, I don't think they played like Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt got swept last week.
Yeah. Topsy-turvy.
I don't know. I mean,
That's a good answer.
I believe this team is better than their show. They can't hit. Their pitching is fine.
He said
It's gotta
it.
start sooner
I don't
than later,
know,
Scooter.
and I believe. Did you
It's
hear
gotta
that?
start.
I believe.
It's gotta
Final round of the
start sooner
show when
than
we come back. Stay right
Yes.
here.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
There's regular cold. And then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Performance MVP is Lake Charles' newest full-line music store. Performance carries top brands of guitars, drums, keyboards, pro audio, and all of the accessories. We install professional sound systems in sports arenas, churches, homes, and outdoor living spaces. Performance MVP has 22 years of experience in broadcast video productions, including college and high school sports, television shows, commercials, and live streaming events. Come see our one-stop shop at Performance MVP Music Video Production.
All right, welcome back to the show. Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles, Lane Kiffin. You heard of him, didn't you?
Just a
LSU
little bit.
coach. Open up spring practice.
Yes.
A lot of whirlwind, a lot of buzz, that kind of thing. Look, get some work done, right? Now he's got a whistle in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's got a whistle in his mouth.
And let me ask you and Scooter this, because we watch a lot of LSU football close. Has this been the one coach that has created so much buzz before a season out of all the coaches that have been there? I've got my answer to this. Rick, Scooter, what's your?
Unequivocal.
That's
yes.
that has not
unequivocal.
been one.
You are probably correct because people forget Nick Saban was not the rock
That's
star
right.
he became.
That's right.
LSU
That's
made
why-
Nick Saban a rock
that's
star.
why I asked that,
But when
Scooter.
he first came to LSU, now within football circles, yeah.
Yeah.
Within, the inner circle of football,
Yeah.
they knew what LSU had. But it didn't cause the buzz,
That's
Yeah.
right.
to the common fan and
That's
common
right.
media.
That's right.
I
So
agree.
This
we'll be
has.
watching
You
that
are
in the
right.
ensuing weeks. Lane Kiffin and LSU into spring
what
practice.
he's doing is crazy,
Hey, a
man.
coaching update on our buddy Kerry Joseph.
Yes.
He has now joined his buddy and former teammate Lance
Lance
Guidry
Guidry.
as an assistant defensive backs coach
Yes.
at Memphis. So he's
That's
leaving
crazy. That's
Texas.
crazy, man.
So now
That's
Kerry
crazy.
Joseph is going to
Yes.
join his old Cajun buddy
That's crazy.
Lance
That's crazy.
Guidry at Memphis. I think it's a cool deal.
I think it is too,
I mean,
man.
Memphis.
Hey,
Hey,
it's-
don't short Memphis. Now
I'm
it's not
just-
Texas, but maybe the money's better, the position, the whole bit.
And call me crazy, Rick and Scooter. Why can't we get those guys to come back home?
Well, Memphis
I
can pay a lot
understand that.
more
Yeah,
than
Come on.
I understand that. But Rick, when you look at the big picture, wouldn't you think that would generate?
Maybe down the road. Let them make some money. Guidry, you always want to make money. Guidry, Hobbs, and Sarah. This is
All right,
SoundOff.
buddy.
We'll see you next time right
All
here
right.
at CBS Lake Charles. Not everybody's getting paid. Let's
I
get
love
back
this,
to the
man.
television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No.